They're great. How many are going to have that song in their head all day? Exactly. It's that or It's a Small World. We're in the right place for that. But anyway, I do want to thank Bank of America for allowing us to be able to have James and Mary with us. We wouldn't have had them without them. So Bank of America, thank you so very much. Appreciate that. Well, you know, we're coming out of recession and probably the worst economic times we've seen worldwide in a long time. And the important thing to remember, though, is we're coming out of it. You know, there are a lot of great indicators worldwide that things, you know what, we got a recovery. It's a little fragile, but we have a recovery, and that's the most important thing. But how many of you get tired of reading some of the things they have in the news? It gets a little depressing at times. And what we want to do is we want to celebrate successes today, the individual successes that some of our people have. And so, you know, let's start with Canada. In Canada, we are booming again. In fact, we have been booming. They never had the dip. Where's the Canadians in here? I want every Canadian, stand up. Stand up, Canadians. Let's see where you are. Absolutely. Yes. Very good. So in Canada, are you ready for this? We have RE/MAX of Quebec, RE/MAX of Ontario Atlantic, and RE/MAX Western Canada. 3 regions in Canada. And overall, throughout all of Canada, we have 30% market share there. Is that incredible? We are so proud. We're proud of what you do. Where's Kelly Law? Kelly, we're going out here in the audience. All right. Kelly's way over there. I need a microphone. It's hard to walk in front of the speakers. Hey, Kelly. All right. So, Miss Kelly, how are you? Thanks for being here. All right, everybody say hi to Kelly.
Hello.
Okay, so, Kelly, you joined RE/MAX not too long ago as a team member. Now you have your own business. You're an individual agent. And in 2009, for the first time, you received what club?
Well, 100%. I like to call it almost platinum.
Oh, very good. You are not the first to say, couldn't you just move it a little bit and say, the Almost Platinum Club, which is excellent. And obviously you're successful. You've gone from being a team member to branching out on your own. What are your goals for 2010?
Well, for 2010, I think what I'd like to do is make my income first number start with a 3. Sky's the limit. You know, that's the nice thing about our business is that there is no ceiling. And just keep building. I had a really great year in 2009 in a down market, but built my client base and got my business together, and it was very exciting.
And the important thing about Kelly that you need to know when you have referrals, and what city are we in?
Vancouver.
Vancouver is, Kelly is a Olympic bronze medalist in
2002 Salt Lake City curling.
Our own medalist. Thank you. So you know what that means. She just sweeps up the competition, right? All right. Okay, where's Michael Simons? Michael. All right, now, we talk globally. You saw the shout-outs we had of all the countries that are watching us right now. We are in 79 countries. We do phenomenal business. How many of you travel Europe, South America, and you see RE/MAX signs wherever you go? Is that incredible? Isn't that like seeing family when you see a RE/MAX sign? I love it. But Michael, okay, here you go. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
All right. So Michael started his life as an entrepreneur, right?
Yep.
You traveled to Costa Rica, had a wonderful trip there. You came back, you were so moved, you sold all your businesses and became?
Owner-broker of Tres Amigos in Playa Hermosa, Costa Rica.
Okay, so gave up his businesses here, went there. Now, how would you like this? His first year in the business, he was number 3 as far as commissions in the entire Caribbean region. Then in 2005 and 2006, he was the number 1 sales associate of commissions internationally, and in 2006, he was also number 4 worldwide RE/MAX as far as commissions, all in Costa Rica.
Little Costa Rica. Yeah.
So, what? Little Costa Rica, that's right. So obviously, you're an entrepreneur, you have businesses, and you decided to go down there and join Remax. Why Remax, and what was the brand?
Well, Remax is huge for us because we're in another country. So they come and they see a name that they know and they trust, and that helps us. And the Remax network is very important to us. I would say probably 30% of our business comes from referrals from other agents. And I tell all the people that I meet that I think they really need to focus more on referrals. To tell all your clients, hey, I don't care if you're going across the state or you're moving to another state or you're investing outside of the United States.
Awesome.
Come to Remax. I can help you. I can find you someone that can take care of you, and you'll make some money at the same time.
And what a perfect place to network.
Absolutely. I would say
Absolutely.
that I get a tremendous amount of exposure here at the conventions, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being with us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Another great year. Okay, where's Scott Gibson? Scott, there's Scott. All right. Oh, you can cheer for him. It's more fun being out here. Hey, sweetie. All right, Scott. Now, all right. Okay, Scott. All right, now, Scott is a pretty amazing story. This one I'm amazed at. So, Scott joined Remax in 2007, just two and a half years ago. How many transactions did you do in 2007?
35.
35 transactions, not bad. Okay, so Scott saw his market changing. And instead of looking at it as doom and gloom, as a lot of people look at it and say, oh my goodness, you know, short sales, distressed properties, you, on the other hand, said, I'm going to embrace it. You got educated, correct?
Correct.
Now, 35 transactions in 2007. How many transactions did you close in 2009?
Over 900.
900, folks. Now, what kind of transactions are they?
All distressed REO properties.
Is that amazing? He embraced the change. Don't be afraid of it. Now, what education did you get?
CDP.
Excellent. And did it help your business?
It did.
Okay, Alex Sharfin is somewhere in the audience, and he is thanking you. Oh my God, Alex, I have never seen you this red. Okay, but now you are all, I can read your minds, you're all going, yeah, he's got a big team. Of those 900, how many did you do personally?
500.
Say that again?
500.
500 of them he did personally. So what advice do you give folks? Because you know what, the market isn't going to change anytime soon here in the U.S. and in a lot of different areas throughout the world. It's still going to be tough. What is your recommendation to folks here?
I'm a firm believer in the team, and I'm a firm believer in the Remax brand. When we were approaching banks, when you sign up, the very first name in the drop-down category was Remax, every single time. So we were never explaining who we were. We just could explain what we had to do.
Absolutely, and that's great. And I'm sure they love the experience, and the more deals you did, the easier it got because you could show the experience you had.
You bet.
Thank you so much for being here. Tell everybody where you're from so they can send you referrals.
Phoenix, Arizona, Remax Renaissance.
Wow, beat it. There we go. All right, where's John Magnus? John! You guys couldn't all sit together now, could you? All right. Hey, John, how are you? Here, I'm going to give you this.
Good morning, Margaret.
Why don't you introduce your partner here?
This is my business partner, Kathy Kuyat.
Hey, Kathy. All right, so the reason I wanted to have John is a broker owner in
Toledo, Ohio.
lovely Toledo, Ohio.
It's snowing today.
It is snowing today?
Yes.
What's the old song, I spent a week there one day? No, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Okay, that goes way back. I'm sorry, my sister lives there. But here's what I love. I got an email last week, and it was from John. And it is the agenda for the conference today, for this convention. John puts together for all of his folks, and it is the bus leaves here, we're going to the opening general session, we're going to do this, you need to go to this session, we're going to have dinner here, we're going to have drinks, because you see the importance of the convention, right? Tell us about that.
Margaret, you're absolutely right. It really is a career-changing opportunity, not only for myself and Kathy, but for the sales associates that join us here as well. In fact, Kathy, why don't you comment on that?
I think the RE/MAX convention allows us to bring the agents here and shows them what RE/MAX and why they chose RE/MAX. It's so important.
And, if I may say, you have 12 people with you that you brought from your one office.
Absolutely. We have
Stand
about
up,
80
you
people,
guys.
and here's the 12 that joined us. Please stand up and be recognized, guys.
Absolutely.
We have the best brand in the world, and we can't be shy about that. In
I
these
love
economic
hearing
times,
that.
it's an advantage that you just can't get anywhere else.
It is an advantage. And did I hear that a few of you are brand new with us?
3 have joined us in the last 90 days.
Okay,
Wave,
stand
raise
up,
your
you
hand.
3.
Yeah.
You've joined in the last 90 days. This is your
Isn't that
first
great?
convention, and you're already standing up in front of everybody.
Isn't that cool?
welcome to RE/MAX. Absolutely.
Fantastic. Thank you, Margaret.
You guys are so awesome. Congratulations. And you know what? Is Jeff Snyder and Joe Ventresca here? If they're not, they're going to be. Where? Where are you guys? There's one. Where's Jeff? Well, you know what? Here, I want to recognize them because they're back there. I want to tell you, wait, is Jeff here? He's probably in the bathroom, right? Always happens. Yeah. Okay, here's what I want to tell you about them because I am incredibly proud of them. 2 college roommates a few years ago, right? Oh, get up here, Joe. That's the fun part of being out in the audience. It's no fun being on stage. I like being down here with you guys. Hey, honey. How are you? Okay, so, yeah, I missed you too. 25 years ago, 2 partners, wherever he comes in, get together. You graduate college, and he... Did you have a 4.0 like James did?
No.
I thought that was a good line. So you buy a RE/MAX office. You come to broker owner training, and you, lo and behold, find out that the RE/MAX of New Jersey region is available for sale. You call up your roommate, your buddy, and say, hey, what do you think? Short conversation, you guys decide to do it.
I rocked his world.
You rocked his world. Well, if I may say, they bought RE/MAX New Jersey, and they have rocked New Jersey. And this year, they are celebrating their 25th anniversary of owning the RE/MAX New Jersey region. They are #1 in market share, #1 in transactions, and they are phenomenal. And I wanted to give you guys a shout out. Give them a big round of applause. We're so proud of you. Absolutely. I was actually supposed to go out there for their awards banquet, and then there was this thing called a blizzard, and so then they moved it to a couple days later, and I still couldn't get out, and so incredibly disappointed. But I just wanted to tell you, so incredibly proud. 25 years with RE/MAX, #1 out there, and I mean it. You guys absolutely rock New Jersey, and so... You know, the whole point of this, why I wanted to go to different people, internationally, regionally, broker owners, to say there are so many successes that we have. You know what? Times are tough. Absolutely. That's not going to change overnight. But in the U.S., you know what? There are still 6 million transactions that need to be done. And the most important thing, there is never a more important time than right now than they need you. They need experienced, professional, well-trained agents, and as James said, you know what? The riffraff is getting out of the business, the people that shouldn't have been there, and what's left is the most productive agents out there, and that's you. And so you hear a lot. There's a lot of companies out there bragging, we have the most agents, we have this and that. So let me tell you that without a shadow of a doubt, RE/MAX agents do more business than anyone else out there, period. Believe it or not, and we track this. We track transactions per company and all that. RE/MAX, in total, did hundreds of thousands more transactions than our next closest national competitor. Hundreds of thousands more transactions. And to give you a good idea, we do more transactions per agent than any of our national competitors. RE/MAX agents do 13.5 transactions per associate, and that's up from 12 transactions last year. We're doing more business even in a down market, and that is, folks, more than twice the amount of the next closest competitor out there. So anybody can brag, you guys do the best. And, you know, just a quick summary, absolutely take advantage of this convention. The whole point is to provide you every single competitive advantage, every single tool we possibly can to help you in your marketplace, to help you get more business. Whether it's RE/MAX University or Lead Street or Design Center or that new brand channel on YouTube. Utilize it, learn. It is the most important thing you can do. But the second most important thing, and I think you just heard it from Scott, network. Go out there, network for ideas, network for referrals. There is nobody better for you to be able to get to know than someone that you can trust to send a referral to, whether it is across the United States, across Canada, or you know what, overseas. And we've got all our folks still out there watching all this, and I'll tell you what, next year they're going to want to be in this room with you. So it's important, and surround yourself, learn, network, take advantage of this convention. And you know what? Let's celebrate our successes. I know I get tired of hearing all the doom and gloom sometimes and all the negative stuff out there. And the reality is there's still a lot of business going on. You all are the best, and they need us more than ever. So just quickly, truly on behalf of Dave and Gail and all of us at RE/MAX International, I just want to tell you how incredibly proud we are of you and how much we owe to you. Because without you, we wouldn't be the #1 real estate company in the world. So truly, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you all for all you do. We're proud you're RE/MAX, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the session. Thanks, everybody.